Not so unlike ours, a crisis brews. The Explorers Guild, the adventurous organization responsible for maintaining the health of the kingdom, hasn't made any thrilling discoveries in years. 3 heroes called the Superstitious, the Logical, and the Believer will set out and find a hidden treasure to save their way of life. Brought to you by Butler Baddies, robust since 1967.
You know, the Explorers Guild is on the edge of bankruptcy, yet we're just here stacking books. It's freaking ridiculous.
It's gone complacent, really. They haven't made a discovery in years. It's only natural they're not making money anymore.
Enough! It is just a tough time right now. But you speak as if the guild is entirely useless.
Those courts sure think it is.
Grrr, without the guild, who cares of the court?
Wait, guys, look. I found this note. It fell out when, you slammed the desk.
That doesn't even rhyme.
See? The guild still has a plan. If only we could do something to help them.
But there is. We can find the treasure.
No, we can't. We're just lame, washed-up treasure finders. This isn't our place.
It isn't our place? We are not all members of the guild.
We are, but the hierarchy which denies us the ability to explore. We're just not able to go find the treasure.
Do you think those at the top were always veteran explorers? No, they started at the same place we did with the same abilities as everyone else.
We have never been out the city before. We may not be able to be as they were.
We're all valued members of the guild, though. The only thing that differentiates us is experience.
Exactly. It's not like we can't explore. We just haven't yet explored. And we've never tested our potential unless we've tried.
Well, I guess you're right. It really could help the guild get super rich.
Well then, let's buckle up and go.
The Schwank War was between the freaking super cool guys and the Jamalians. We must head north to the desert.
Are you dumb? We could easily just take the road west, straight to former Jamalia. We built an entire highway since the note was written.
But we never used it, nor did the explorers. It's tradition to go across the sea. That's how the old explorers did it. For never
because
and forever.
Because they didn't know that they could cross over Flint Mountain. There's a much easier route here.
The explorers have had successful missions for hundreds of years. I think we can trust their example.
Right, and well, it's just tradition. Remember when Rise the Shadow tried venturing straight from the kingdom of Jamalia? He fell to his death on Flint Mountain.
That doesn't mean that we will fall too. Just because we take a different route, the extra distance was just a pay toll to the guild so we could keep our keep.
How dare you? Tradition is all we have in this world.
Hey,
tradition, what are we?
Guys, back off.
He's denying the guild, the credibility of the guild, everything about the guild.
I'm saying that we got it wrong. Going around the desert and across the ocean is completely ridiculous. It's unnecessary.
Gents, are we seriously going to split up already because we can't pick a united route?
Time is of the essence. We can't be sitting here wasting around with ridiculous additions just because it's tradition.
You two are being ridiculous. It doesn't matter. You both agree that the end goal is to trust the note and go to Jamalia, right? Correct? So then what does it matter if one of you takes a longer route and the other a shorter route? The end product is the same, but we still gotta stick together for our collective strength.
Look, I'll gladly let this Calvinist get himself killed trying to chase something which the explorers already deemed unsafe. But I'm going the way we know is safe, to the desert, because I don't believe in predestination.
Fine, waste your time. I'll go my own way and prove your route is unnecessary. You coming with me?
I don't know. I mean, you seem to be right about it being shorter.
So you take my side then.
No, I already thought of taking the shorter path. I think is dangerous to do. We shouldn't be splitting up. I got a bad feeling that this will derail our journey.
Right. If the expedition fails, it could mean the unraveling of the guild as a whole. The kingdom would be a fragment.
Look, I get it. We don't want to derail anything. I'm just trying to make our trip be successful. Let's just go. We can discuss it later on the road.
Fine. Let's pack and head out.
Godspeed. I'll see y'all on the other side.
Hey, what's the holdup? We shouldn't be lingering out here, dude.
Thinking there's probably a shortcut, right? The guild was clearly wrong about the mountains being impossible to cross. So maybe they're wrong about the woods too?
But you said it yourself. We could literally just follow the highway.
Yeah, well, I kind of changed my mind. I can remember the maps just as well as you. They clearly showed that the highway adds times. You want to get there on time, right?
Uh, you risk getting turned around if you take the woods. I told you that I didn't want to split up the group any further, and leading us into the woods would only further split us up.
Dude, you were there just worried about danger on the highways. I agreed. I'm worried about there being danger on the highway. Therefore, we should take the shortcut through the woods.
No, this isn't right.
Then you're just as dumb as the other one. I'll be waiting for you there.
Ah, jeez. Hey, welcome, boys. Long time no see.
I told you I would beat you.
Yeah, right, buddy. I look so much better than you do, and I guess it was probably shorter. But at least I'm here in one piece, unlike your ugly self.
Hey, I'm glad to see everybody made it all right. But now it's
I'm
time
not.
for business. We gotta locate the guild's stockpile. Now we know.
Gotta be something specific. If we can find one small thing which is different, we will find the treasure in no time.
But wait, there's.
Good luck. The guild would never have hidden its true location like that. I'm gonna scope out the land as a whole. We'll narrow down the location once I get a lay of the land.
Something's wrong about these rocks.
Well, I scanned from above and could find no particular patterns which would find us any hidden treasure. This place is kind of a dump, honestly.
Well, I can only explore 3 houses, but I think there's even treasure at this rate.
Did you refer back to like to the note that we were given?
Where's a note? I forgot.
I noticed overall most houses had small gardens. Is the treasure really something that small? I
That's it.
honestly
We need
think
to
it's
blow up the
average
village.
size.
What?
What? Have you lost your
Wait.
mind?
If you want to discover the stockpile and save the guild, don't you?
What about our code? We did no harm in the lands we travel. Never turn a speck of gravel.
Do you hear yourself? Look, we haven't found it yet. And even if said that the entire kingdom to crumbles without treasure, there is an overall good, you know?
I mean,
Uh, no, we are not doing this. It brings no glory to the guild. We won't save the guild or the kingdom by abandoning what we are taught.
We don't have time for moral questioning. Think of how rich and loved we would be.
that's why you did this? The kingdom would be better off penniless.
Oh, and who said you get to choose all of a sudden? We've been divided this entire trip. And I decide what we need to find this chest.
You can't decide that. It belongs to the guild and only the guild.
Well, the guild doesn't know where it is.
The explorers were the ones who led us here.
Don't start talking the side master sightseer. All you've done is complain about every step of progress we've made.
I was looking.
Your vote in this matter doesn't count. Explorer teams work because each person provides common usefulness. I have seen nothing that pulls your weight on this team. So shut up, will you?
What happened to us all being explorers here, huh? That we all have the same potential. Was that just a lie, huh? Now that you win your own little thing, that's what you decide?
I haven't seen any potential here. Plus, I only said that because I knew legalist like you would have rotted out on us unless I convinced you that you were doing this for the guild.
You used him?
Come on. We haven't seen him this whole expedition. He's like the rest of the explorers, less able than we are. We should have left him back at the keep to rot.
No, fine. I'll go back. I'd rather kneel to the keep while it stands rather than escape it for the sake of my own glory.
Make tracks. You know, I'm starting to think about this.
What's up?
We're never gonna find this Trevor.
We can't just give up now. The Explorers Guild will go bankrupt.
Who cares? They aren't the ones looking out here. And if they can't, how can we?
You established that we've got to do things differently from them. We aren't going to find it otherwise.
We aren't gonna find it because it doesn't exist. If it did, the veteran explorers would have gotten it by now.
Maybe they just didn't know.
Maybe we should not try to be saving them if they can't find their own chest. Because either they're all impotent or they made the whole thing up. And if the treasure is fake, well, everything must be fake. We've already decided this. I'm done.
Wait, the note.
Forget the note. If the guild ain't telling us the truth, their word must be lie as well. Enough of this song and dance.
In the garden of the last war, a treasure hidden with grand score. In case of hard times, do not fret, come and find our buried chest. Explore the land, it is easy to find, just look upon the vine. Garden of the last war. Buried chest. Just look upon the...
Yes, the treasure that was easily hidden. If Only all three of them had stuck true to the guild and their texts.
Wow, this is a very robust book. I
You know,
love books that are robust in size.